Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Senior Moments Show. My name is Bryce Patton, here with the fabulous Sid Roeder. How are you today, Sid?
I'm going to make this a pattern. Absolutely fabulous if you call me fabulous.
That's excellent. Wonderful. Well, I'm glad I can see your smiling face this morning. I'm a little tired, so I'm glad you're up and going. We have some wonderful guests today with some really cool things happening here next week. So we want to get to that. But before we do that, would you mind telling us all about our sponsor?
But absolutely. Our sponsor is the Empowering Seniors Group, which is a group of professionals that has dedicated their time and effort to provide information to seniors, their family members, caretakers, and all the lovely people that listen to us every Saturday. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniors.cv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, if you have any suggestions for this show, anyone you would like to see us invite, you can call me personally at 435-512-6406.
Thank you for doing that. I'm so glad I don't do that. Well, I'm really excited for our show today. We have Wally Odd, who is the president of the board of directors for the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center. And we also have Brett Allred, and your title's pretty long too, so I didn't even write it down. But welcome to the show. We're excited to have you guys on here. Wally, do you want to kind of start off by telling us a little bit about you and your role at the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center, and then kind of what the Veterans Center does?
Thank you. Certainly. My role is the president of the board of directors, and we have a very strong board of directors there at the center that oversee the management and the function of the center. Then we have what we call a C-suite, chief operating officer, technical officer, administrative officer. So we have a great team there at the center. The center was actually started some time ago by another group, and they did a beautiful job of pulling that center together with the building. And Dr. Robert Young with Rocky Mountain Dermatology has been a key sponsor of what we do there. To have a place where veterans can come, the main thing is to bring them in and help them navigate the veteran system. We are a 501c3 with the state of Utah. We are not a veteran administration organization, but we do work with them very closely. And in the last few visits, they've been very appreciative of what we're doing at the center for the veterans of this area. We serve the veterans of the Tri-County area, Cache, Box Elder, and Rich County. One of the main things right now is that we have a VSO officer, Veteran Service Officer, that comes every Wednesday. Of course, there may be some changes, so you have to get on a calendar and call the center to get on that calendar. And Wendy Griffin, the VSO that visits, is unbelievable. She has helped so many veterans. We've helped close to 400 veterans with VSO services this year.
Wow. And
in the last 2 years, we've serviced over probably about 5,000 veterans who have come in and helped them with different things as they've visited the center.
Wow, that's impressive. So with the VSO, what kind of things are they helping navigate through the veteran system? What kind of services are they looking to get help for?
Well, I think we have to start with the individual veteran. Every veteran is his or her unique story. And they've gone through unique situations in their military careers. Some may have served 2 years, 6 months, 25 years. And veterans are an interesting group. They kind of push away from getting benefits that they have earned. And so when the VSO comes in, the first thing the VSO asks for is a DD-214, which is a history of that veteran's service. Then they look at places where they were stationed, things that may have happened to them during that particular part of their career. Let me give you a couple of examples. For example, for a long time, veterans that were in Vietnam and were submitted to Agent Orange could claim that because they had issues later. But if you weren't in Vietnam, that didn't happen. With the PAC Act and some of the other things that our country is doing for our veterans, now they're looking, maybe there were some veterans in Guam that may have unloaded some aircraft or done maintenance on aircraft that would have been subject to Agent Orange, which caused some of the things that they're experiencing now. Some of the veteran ailments that hit them don't hit them at the time. After they live a while, they find out that the body that they're walking around in has been affected by what they did. If they slept on aluminum ammunition crates, a lot of things that come later in life. So it starts with the DD-214. There's an interview and a look at the records. One person cannot decide what the benefits are for a veteran. The veteran's records tell the story. And they go back and look at those records and then determine if what they're going through happened on active duty, and then they draw attention to it and they get benefits as appropriate for that service.
Oh, that's wonderful. So once the VSO is able to see a complete picture of what's going on, and then they can help navigate where they can go to get those benefits.
They make the application from there, and they give it to the Veterans Administration, and then they go through their processes of looking at it, validating it, confirming that that did happen, and the veteran has earned those benefits.
Yeah, that's huge. Comfort Care, we serve quite a few veterans through some of their benefits like this, and navigating this is just kind of can be very stressful and confusing. So that's a huge service that you're able to have someone come every Wednesday for that. Now, to get on the list of that, to be able to visit with the VSO, how does someone go about that? Do they just call the center or?
Call the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center. And I should have that number memorized, but I don't. And I can, later in the program, I'll have that number for you.
Okay, wonderful.
That is great. We'll come back to that. So for any of our listeners that are maybe interested in getting in touch with the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center, get your pen and paper out so we can get that information to you. This is the Senior Moments Show. We are coming up on our first break. So again, if you'd like to find out more about the Empowering Seniors Group, which sponsors this program, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info. We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Did you know 1 in 3 people will visit a nursing home? Did you know that once there, they will stay there for an average of 3 years? Did you also know there are insurance options that can help cover this experience? Hi, I'm Tracy Ferris with Blue Water Health Insurance. It's not cheap to stay in a full-fledged nursing home. Long-term care insurance can help you or a loved one get the care they need and deserve. If you wait until you need it, you may be too late. Give me a call at 435-890-8155.
Need a helping hand? The Bear River Association of Governments, also known as BRAG, is here for you.
They assist seniors with in-home services, provide utility bill relief through the HEAT program, and offer rental assistance to keep you housed.
Need help with tax prep? Their experts ensure you get the refund you deserve. And for veterans, they're here to connect you with the benefits you've earned.
BRAG is your local resource for a stronger today and a more secure future. Call today or visit brag.utah.gov.
This is Scott with Cache Valley Pharmacy. Are you struggling to find affordable GLP-1 medications? Cache Valley Pharmacy has you covered. We're now compounding GLP-1s like semaglutide and tirzepatide personally formulated for you, and every batch is tested for quality and sterility. Have your prescriptions transferred today and let Cache Valley Pharmacy help you with your personalized weight loss journey. Cache Valley Pharmacy, keeping it local, online at cachevalleypharmacy.com.
Hi, this is Tyler. Recently, my father passed away, and White Pine provided the funeral services for our family. They were friendly, thoughtful, and attentive to every detail. You know, it isn't often that a loved one passes away, so it was very important to my family that everything be handled just right. Because my dad was loved by so many people, we had a lot of family and friends that traveled from out of town. I really appreciate how White Pine Funeral Services made sure everyone was comfortable and that the focus was where it needed to be, on my dad and my family. They really took care of us during this tender time.
White Pine Funeral Services, here when you need us most.
Getting around your home should be easy and safe. At RT Med Mobile, they provide wheelchairs, stair lifts, ramps, and electric lift chairs to help seniors maintain independence and comfort. Their friendly team offers free in-home consultations to find the perfect solution for you or your loved one. Locally owned and here to help. Call 435-260-6171 today. RT Med Mobile, because your mobility matters.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton here with Sid Roeder. And we have been talking with the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center with Wally Odd. He is the president of the board of the directors, and you've been telling us all about what services that you guys provide there at the center, and how wonderful that is. But outside the center, you guys also have this fun weekend coming up that's very important, the Heroes Tribute. Would you kind of tell us a little bit about what that's going on, when it is, and how? Just tell us a little bit about that.
Certainly, Bryce, but let me give you the phone number that we talked about before we quit. May I do that?
Yes, please. I forgot that.
I usually just push the idiot button and it's really easy, but the number to call the center is 435-535-3150.
Excellent.
Okay. And now to answer your question about what goes on the weekend. The Heroes Tribute is the name of a 3-day weekend. The theme is Honor, Remember, and Serve. We have 3 major events. The first one is Friday night, August the 22nd at 6 p.m., a banquet at the Riverwoods Conference Center. Everyone's invited. There is a fee. It's a $100 donation. There is an excellent meal that will be provided, and entertainment and awards. And I'll go into those in a minute. But the second event, which is very, very important and has been going on for 21 years, is the 21st annual Lance Corporal Michael J. Allred Ride for the Fallen at Elk Ridge Park. And we'll get into that in a minute. I know you're going to hit on that one with Brett. And then Sunday, August the 24th at 7 p.m., the Heroes Devotional at Elk Ridge Park, and all are invited for that evening. Let me go back to the discussion, if I may, about the Friday night Riverwoods event. This is a fantastic event. This year, Dr. Craig Jessup will be the speaker. We have a flag display that the Hiram Museum is bringing. Jamie Van Hoos is the curator there. They have about 50 flags from the development of the flag at the beginning right on through. It is spectacular to see. In addition to this, we will have the presentation of the Cold War Medal to 4 veterans, 3 of whom are over 92 years old.
Wow.
These gentlemen will also be presented with a Quilt of Valor, which is a national program that they have a office in every state. And it began by a mother who had a son in Iraq and felt uncomfortable about his safety. So she made a quilt and sent it to him, and this picked up, and now they're doing this all over. And it's very moving to see. In addition to that, we will have the Wellsville folks talk to us about their Main Street project a little bit, where they have banners of the veterans that hang from the lamppost and all of the history that they research of veterans in their cemeteries. And then there are some other things that we do that night as well. Presenting of awards, we have the Dan Gildenskog Spirit of Service Award that will be presented. We have Rocky Mountain Veterans Salute going out through 3 different organizations, the Wellsville Museum being one, or the Wellsville Main Street Project being one, the Hiram Museum being another, and then Operation Hat Trick, which is another that will be awarded. Plus, then we will present, we won't, but with the Allreds, we will present 7 scholarships That evening, they will present them to the recipients of the scholarship program. And I'll brag a little bit for Brett. They've given over $100,000 in scholarships to Utah State University in the name of their son, Michael.
Wow, that is amazing. Well, Brett Allred, you haven't had much of a chance to talk, so you want to tell us a little bit about you and what you, with the ride, and what you guys are accomplishing with that?
Sure, Bryce. Our ride started 21 years ago, and we started it in honor of our son, Michael Allred. He was in the Marines, Lance Corporal rank. He was killed in action on September 6, 2004, right at the height of the conflict. He was in Fallujah, which was at that point the hotbed of the insurgency. Anyway, because of the way our community responded and rallied around us, we were just overwhelmed with gratitude, and we wanted to do something in return, and we thought we'd start a scholarship fund, and the way to fund the scholarships would be to hold a motorcycle ride. And it's been very successful. As Wally said, we've given quite a bit of money out as scholarships to students who attend Utah State University. That was our son's dream. He wasn't able to fulfill that, but we find that young people are helping him to fulfill that dream anyway through Utah State University. So we have the motorcycle ride. We have a patriotic program at the beginning where we read the name of Utah's fallen in the global war on terror. We then have kickstands up and we take off on the ride. We come back for a pulled pork sandwich lunch afterwards, and then let's go home. But it's been very successful over the years. Our scholarship fund has helped a lot of people. And just trying to think of some of the people in the past, we've had single mothers with children who've benefited. We've had students from other countries. Our scholarships are not restricted to veterans or anybody else. It's open to everybody. We've helped people from Somalia, from Mexico, Venezuela, the U.S. So it's been a pleasure for us to be of service to the community, but also to return what they've given to us.
Oh, that's fantastic. Where did the ride take place, and how long is it? Do you know?
It starts at Elk Ridge Park. This year, we're changing the route. We're going to start at Elk Ridge Park. We're going to go around the north end of the valley. Then we will go down through Wellsville, over to Brigham City, up the Honeyville Highway, and back over through over the pass there at Petersboro, and then back up through south of Newton, and then over to Elk Ridge Park again. About 98, 100-mile ride.
Oh, that's amazing. How many riders do you usually have sign up?
Last year we had about 120, I believe, and we're hoping for more than that this year.
Wow, that's amazing. If someone wants to do that ride and sign up, is there a website or a phone number to call for that?
There's a website called rideforthefallen.us, and they can go there, and there's a QR code that you can use to sign up with.
Oh, fantastic.
Wonderful. And the time for the sign up, how late can people sign up for this?
Registration starts at 8 o'clock. The patriotic program's at 9:30, and then we leave at 10.
Okay. To sign up for the ride, what's the end date to sign up for the ride?
That morning, but people can sign up right now.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, you can go onto the website and click on the QR code, and it'll take you to a website that allows you to register for a rider, passenger, T-shirts, lunch, patches, things like that.
Awesome.
Thanks, Brett. We are up on our second break. This is the Senior Moment Show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
At Maple Springs Senior Living in North Logan, we understand that entrusting the care of your loved one to someone else is a decision not taken lightly. That's why we go above and beyond to create a nurturing environment where your family becomes our family.
When I found Maple Springs, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. The staff here really cares, and Mom is thriving.
The activities and social events have brought so much joy to Dad's life. I can see a positive change every time I visit.
We know that your loved one's well-being is your top priority, and it's ours too. Learn more at maplesprings.living.com.
Are you tired of feeling unwell and not knowing why? At Next Level Health and Wellness, we hear you. We specialize in uncovering the root causes of your discomfort, whether it's gut health, hormone imbalances, or emotional and mental blocks. With personalized plans, advanced lab testing, and evidence-based holistic nutrition practices, we guide you toward lasting health and wholeness. Awaken your healing potential with a team that listens, understands, and supports you wherever you are. Visit nextlevelhw.com to start your journey to feeling better today.
Hi, this is Bruce with Comfort Care. One of the ways we help loved ones stay in their home is by assisting with daily tasks. These may include bathing, meal preparation, medication reminders, and housekeeping. We even help with shopping, transportation, and errands. Most of all, we offer a trusted level of care. Let us help you live your best life possible with Comfort Care. This is Bruce, and you can call me at 754-7676. Comfort Care, 754-7676.
Picture this. Your family's locked in court, fighting over your home and your assets because there was no plan. Don't let probate decide your future. I'm attorney Justin Wall with Wall Estate Solutions. Stay in control with wills, trusts, and smart planning that keeps your family out of court and your wishes protected. Get peace of mind today. Visit wallestate.law or call 435-294-0346. That's 435-294-0346. Your legacy, your plan.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
No problem, sweetie.
I can't believe you're able to fit everything in that little sedan.
Bye!
When they move out, you can move on to a house that fits your life. It's time to live in a space that fits your family.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty. Let me help you to find a home that suits your needs and is less to take care of. Save money or even make money on the sale of your current home. Call me today at 512-6406, then list it, sell it, and move on.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton here with Sid Roeder, and we've been talking with Wally Odd and Brett Allred about this awesome weekend that we have coming up, August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, and the wonderful things you guys are doing for veterans here in the Valley, the ride that you've been doing for over 21 years, and this, the Heroes Tribute weekend that's combining everything. What I love is what you guys are doing to acknowledge the sacrifice that community members are they're giving for our freedom. And one of the things you were just talking about over the break is the Gold Star Award. Would you mind, Wally, telling us a little bit about what that is and how you pay tribute to those families?
Well, through the center, we have a Gold Star family organization. Brett's wife, Zell Allred, is the president of that, and Tammy Mabey is the vice president, and we're setting that up under the center. And to pay honor to those who are the fallen, and especially the families here in our area. I'll let Brett address that a little bit more because he's a member of a Gold Star family, and he can probably pay that a little more homage and knowledge than I can.
Yeah. So the Gold Star is signifies that you've lost a member of your family in combat, and so we reach out to the families of the fallen. Right now in Cache Valley, we have about 6 families who have lost loved ones in the global war on terror. Of course, many others in Vietnam, World War II, and others. But during our Friday night dinner, we will be honoring a local resident who was killed in Afghanistan in 2019. I believe it was Dustin Ard is his name, and we'll have his family highlight his story at that time. And that's going to be part of the program. And then, of course, Saturday we'll have the motorcycle ride to honor that. And then Sunday evening we'll be having a patriotic program as well to highlight others and to listen to a speaker on supporting veterans in their times of stress.
Oh, what time is that on Sunday?
7 p.m. on Sunday evening.
At Elk Ridge Park?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I need to mention one more thing.
Go ahead.
That has come up. The 250th birthday of the United States is being celebrated, as we know. The committee here in Cache is using this event as the kickoff event for this year, for the birthday event of the United States. And we are tickled to death to be able to work with the county in celebrating this. And our event will have some things to do with that birthday party as well. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is that gonna be part of the devotional on Sunday evening as well?
I'm sure it will be mentioned, but the real celebration will come the night of the banquet.
Okay. So with the devotional, we've talked about the banquet Friday night and the ride Saturday. What does the devotional entail, and who's all invited to that on Sunday evening?
It's open to the public, no charge. Everybody's welcome. We're going to have a speaker, Brandy Vega, who is an Army veteran, sergeant retired. She's a founder of an organization called Promise to Live, which is a national mental health and suicide prevention campaign. And she wants to share her presentation and her story. It's called The Power of a Promise, Choosing Kindness, Giving Grace, and Leading with Love. Also, the Green Canyon High School Crescendo Music Group will be there to present some musical numbers. And also a tribute to Utah's fallen military by retired Staff Sergeant Les Patterson, followed by Echo Taps and a military rifle salute. It's a very moving event. Starts at 7 p.m. at Elk Ridge Park. We would invite everyone to come out, bring your families, and just come and get that feeling of patriotism and an appreciation for your country. This is a good way to do it.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, and before we end our show, I don't want to miss the opportunity to have you mention the contact information one more time, and maybe the places people can sign up for the different events.
Yeah, the website is rideforthefallen.us. You can visit that. There's a poster and a QR code. The QR code will take you to the center's website. They have a special page set up so that you can register for the dinner, the motorcycle ride, and it has all the prices and quantities and everything else you might want to buy.
And can we maybe also have the phone number for the center in case somebody's interested in the services you provide?
Yes, ma'am. 435-535-3150.
Thank you, Wally and Brett, for coming in. This has been an excellent show. I'm looking forward to a very uplifting event that's coming on. And so, again, let me talk about our sponsor really quick, which is the Empowering Seniors Group. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com. And again, the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, if you have any suggestions for the show, you can call me personally at 435-512-6406. Again, this upcoming weekend from the 22nd to the 24th, join us for a Heroes Tribute. This is the Senior Moments Show. We hope you tune in again next week.